Now on a special edition of In Focus, the Indiana impact of the coronavirus, as we talk with Senator Todd Young, Senator Mike Braun, and Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett. Plus, we hear from U.S. Surgeon General and former Indiana Health Commissioner Jerome Adams. It's all ahead this Sunday in Focus.
Exploring the issues that matter most in Indiana. This is In Focus with Dan Spieler.
New legislation signed into law by the president to help small businesses and hospitals as we continue to fight the coronavirus pandemic. We're going to hear from Senator Mike Braun in just a moment. But first, here's our Washington correspondent, Trevor Shirley, with the latest.
The bill refills the Paycheck Protection Program with more than $300 billion. It also adds another $75 billion for hospitals, plus an additional $25 billion for testing.
Health and safety is first. To me, for my constituents. I've started to get a lot of calls and had a lot of people call and talk to me about the small business and the impact on their businesses, on what's happening to them personally. And this bill here is going to help them pass through this time while we're waiting to beat this virus.
But the GOP also says the PPP should have been refilled last week and accused the Democrats of delay tactics.
The good, Democrats fought hard and won in providing more than $310 billion for small businesses. The bad, it may not be enough.
There's also concern even this new funding might run out in just a few days. And beyond that, the bill doesn't provide any additional money to state or local governments. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley.
Trevor, thanks. This week, Trevor also spoke one-on-one with Indiana Senator Mike Braun about the new legislation and what else Congress may have to do down the road.
There was such urgency with the shortfall from the phase 3 package that I didn't think there were going to be any dramatics. I think everything in it kind of made sense. Earmarked funds for the smallest of businesses, plussing that up, $75 billion for hospitals, but they still had a lot of what we did for them the first time, but obviously they're stressed across the country.
In terms of the looking ahead, what are you anticipating in terms of the need to vote for another extension of PPP or something bigger like another CARES 2.0?
I think going forward is going to be completely a function of how successful the reopening of the economy is. None of us want to give back any ground to what we've gained in terms of tamping the disease down. So I think it's going to be different county by county within states and state by state across the country. Testing is a big deal that we've got to get that to an adequate level, especially for the places hardest hit, so they know how much is still in and around in terms of people infected or not. That's probably a little less of an issue where there's been a light incidence of it to begin with, but that's still important. So it's kind of that swirl of variables. And as time goes on, we'll catch up with testing, but I don't believe we're going to be in a spot to where we can open the economy up based upon testing being everywhere, because I think it'll delay that. So we need to do it in a smart way that doesn't gamble in places where there's been a high incidence and where, like our county here, DuBois County, we got the regional hospital here that serves 7 or 8 counties. I think in our county here, 43,000 people, we've been paying attention to the rules, businesses down to family units, and it had 16 cases. So it's different every county within a state. And like I say, every state is different. So testing, we need to pour the coals to it to get it out there and make sure that it gets to the priority places first. And then I think over time, everybody will have it to the ability they need it.
Senator Mike Braun there with our Trevor Shirley. This week, we also heard from Senator Todd Young, who spoke with our Kayla Sullivan about the controversy involving some not-so-small businesses getting money meant for small business relief.
Paycheck Protection Program money was intended for small businesses, but a recent study shows only 20% of those companies had their applications approved for the first round.
I think it's important that these monies go towards their intended purpose, right? And the intent of this program was to try and make whole our businesses and our households.
3 larger Indiana companies received PPP loan money. According to a Morgan Stanley research report released to NPR, Emmis Communications in Indianapolis has 560 employees. It was awarded $4.8 million. Hallador Energy of Terre Haute employs 915 people, and it received $10 million. And Escalade Sports in Evansville got $5.6 million for its 468 employees.
I do think that there will be some public resistance towards those companies and those individuals who are tapping into a finite amount of money at a time when you have other small businesses trying to access them.
Indiana U.S. Senator Todd Young says if those companies did not qualify for the loans, they should return the money.
With that said, I value every single Hoosier job.
All right, we're going to hear from Senator Young, Senator Braun, and a number of Indiana lawmakers coming up this Thursday night on a special In Focus town hall being broadcast across the state. So join us 7 o'clock Thursday night on Fox 59. Also Thursday, Vice President Mike Pence will be here in Indiana visiting the GM plant in Kokomo, where they've been making ventilators in recent weeks. The VP stopping by this coming week to say thanks.